Hi guys, it's Tash here, and I just wanted to share with you a few things that I've been making lately. I've got a couple of craft fairs coming up, and so I've been making stuff for Christmas orders and been trying to put together a few things so that I have a decent, lush looking table. And these are just a couple of things that I've been making. I've got about 40 to 50 odd mini albums and journals and loads of cards and a few bits of jewellery here and there and a couple of other things. But these are a couple of the altered items that I've been making. I really am in the biggest mess in my crafty corner, and I can hardly move and can hardly breathe. That I'm in such a mess. And I was thinking to myself, I need to tidy up the space. And then I thought, how can Tasha procrastinate? I know, I'll make some videos. So that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to share with you a couple of the things that I've been making. So I've shown you before the other ones, but I've been making up a few more of these little pin cushions. This one kind of didn't come out how I liked it. I've decided I don't like these little vases. I prefer the little fat little bowls or thing. They're just, the lace doesn't often sit right around the neck because it's quite skinny, and I don't know, a lot of the flowers look too big on this little bit, so, but they're still cute. Somebody might like it. So I've been making a couple of these pin cushions. These are the bowls that I like. These little fatter ones. And this one I kept quite plain because not everyone likes everything as, full on as Tasha. So I just kept this quite plain. And I quite liked the glass, so this one I actually made last night, and I do a lot of crafting in the evening, and I am often really tired, and my little craft room doesn't have very good lighting, and so sometimes I spray things or whatever, and in the morning I'm like, that's not the right colour. But last night I made this little pin cushion, and then this morning I was just checking it over, making sure I didn't have any big gluey blobs everywhere. And I looked in here and I was like, what? I've got really long hair, guys. My hair is down to my bum. Like in the middle of my bum. And sometimes at night I let it out and it just kind of does whatever it wants. I mean, I've got full on hair, and I just looked in here and there was one of my hairs, and nobody wants to find a hair anywhere, because I had to take the whole thing apart and start all over again. So this one is hairless. I made up quite a few of these little things. I haven't finished this one. I've still got I want to put a little key and a locket over there, and zhuzh up these little ends here with a bow or something. But when I've been looking for inspiration online, like Pinterest, just for easy things to make and sell cheap, I've really noticed what catches my eye the most are simple little cute things. That's what I like to look at. I don't necessarily buy a lot of that kind of stuff, but that's what I like to look at. So I've been trying to think of a lot of little cute little things that I could just sell cheap, and it's sort of just a little gesture of yumminess. So I've been making those as well. I've got a whole list of things that I'm looking at on my op shop hunts, and on my list is little bits of glassware, for the pin cushions. Now I'm always looking out for lace and buttons and doilies. They're really hard to find around here. And little containers. This is just a little porcelain container that I got. I've got a few of these little porcelain things. Had a hideous puppy or something. Nothing nothing about puppies. I love puppies. On the front there, and so I just prettied it up, really. This is some lace that I got from my Scrappy Angel. She's actually now been promoted to Scrappy Mama. So Scrappy, the position of Scrappy Angel is open to be filled if anybody wants to take up that position, because my Scrappy Angel has been promoted to Scrappy Mama. So yeah, just a doily, a little lace flower, a couple of little charms. Oh, I need to reattach that little bit there. Easy peasy. What else? Oh, my Scrappy Mama actually also sent me this paper mache dress form. It was just a normal, you know, the craft colour paper mache. I had covered this all with some serviettes that she sent me. They were birds, and I did the whole dictionary paper, music paper thing, and I liked it. It came out good, but then I was looking for something, and this tissue paper caught my eye. My friend Kimmy has sent me, we did a little sort of rack box swap thing a while back, and she sent some of her goodies wrapped up in this tissue paper, and when I put this on, I was like, yep, that is the look that I want, and it came out really cool. It's actually quite light and bright. I don't know if it's coming up on the camera. So anyway, I actually wanted to make this so I could just hang a few necklaces and stuff at the market in my stall. But as you do, I got a bit carried away with the embellishing, and now I put a little necklace on there, but it sort of gets swallowed up by all this carry-on. So I might just actually sell it. I'll just have it there as part of the display, and I might put a little price on it, and if it goes, it goes, and if it doesn't, well, I still like looking at it. So just got some little pearly goodness. I just, whatever I could find in my little, when I finish projects and I clean up my craft table, I put anything that sparkles in this little tray, and when I make anything like this, I just delve into my tray and pick out things, and whatever I find goes on. So that was that. I really like her. I'm going to try and take some decent photos at the end so you can see them all properly. The other thing I've been doing is altering frames, and I've got quite a few, but they haven't been finished, so I don't want to show you guys stuff that's not finished. But one of the altered frames that I've done, and I just took an old frame. I actually got a whole box load from a garage sale. I just took an old frame, I painted it up with acrylics. This was lime smoothie. It was called something like lime smoothie, and then I put this yummy colour that I love, manila, over top. And I actually tried to do some crackling, but I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I don't seem to be able to do the crackle thing. I really want to, and I've tried a million times, but it doesn't work for me. And then when it was dried, I just sanded the edges. I was going to gloss this, but I think I quite like it matte. And so then I just covered the background in music paper, glued some crochet lace. This is the stuff, I've used the stuff that's around doilies. You know, you cut out your little doilies and then you have the edging. Well, this is that. And that's what I've used to put all these little shabby earrings, and I've just made up all these little earrings, and they're so easy to make. And I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see that, I'm just going to sell these for a couple of bucks, because I really want to sell a few little things to help people, entice them over to look at my mini albums and stuff. So I made this little butterfly out of a doily. Just put it up there, and just a little cluster of flowers in the corner. That's a little wink to my friend Kimmy, because we have this obsession with all our clusters of flowers always go in a corner. And so yeah, I've just got one of my fabric flowers, actually no, 3 of my fabric flowers, a couple of stick pins and some leaves there. So I didn't quite know what to do with all these altered frames that I was doing. I thought maybe just little mixed media things in the middle, but I think I might make up a few of these for anyone that wants this to store their earrings. So really easy, guys. If you've got an issue with all your danglies mixed up and tangled up in the drawer, this could be a cute idea for you. So that's what I've been making lately. I've still got heaps more to do. I want to make some more headbands and some vintage brooches, and I want to do a few gift bags up because it is Christmas. I want to do a few vintage gift bags up. I've actually gotten a commission for a painting to do. I haven't painted for probably 6 months, but a friend is going to Finland and wants to take something uniquely Kiwi from here in New Zealand over, so I've got that to do. So I'm pretty busy lady with the crafting. I'm actually suffering from a bit of insomnia at the moment because I've just got so much on my mind. Everything I see I want to make. Everything I see I love. I've got so many craft ideas and so many things going on. You guys probably know what it's like when your brain is just like fizzing with creation. It can actually get quite full on. So there's a couple of my things that I've been making lately. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I just wanted to mention, I've said a couple of times on my videos that I noticed that there were a couple of thumbs down. And I got a message saying you can disable the ratings. I know I can do that, but my point wasn't like, I don't like it when people, don't like my stuff. I actually don't have an issue with people not liking everything I do. I mean, I don't expect people to love everything, but I do expect people to be appropriate. I mean, we're not making videos where people are throwing baby puppies into the river. I mean, those kind of videos, you can have some strong opinions, and rightfully so. That's wrong. But we're making craft videos where we share what our passions and what we love to do, and I just don't think there's any need for thumbs down and negative comments, and I don't welcome them on my channel. I just think if you don't like a video, move on. I'm not talking about feedback, guys. Feedback is totally different. When you give constructive feedback, or you have an idea, or you've got something in the video has quickened you to mention a certain point or something like that, that's fine. I welcome feedback. But I just don't think it's necessary to go around putting thumbs down. I mean, this is my happy place, guys. This is my little slice of goodness in the world, and I would never go onto somebody else's channel and thumbs down them. I would just move on, and it's just what I hope. That's just what I hope for my channel. So, I mean, I know I can disable the ratings, I know that, but I kind of trust that I've got some really amazing subbies and some really talented and, amazing crafty friends, and I just want to keep my channel positive and uplifting and friendly and kind. I'm really into kindness at the moment. I've had a life that was not very gentle. I've lived a life where I made a lot of mistakes and a lot of wrong choices, and I have spent a lot of years paying for some of the choices I've made. And so now that I do these videos and share some of the stuff that really honestly bring me joy, I just don't want to see people's negative responses. And if that's something you want to thumbs down, guys, that's just you, but I just wanted to put that out there. So But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my videos and sharing this time with me. I love to watch all your guys' videos. I spend a lot of time marveling over some of the amazing creations that you guys make. You know, we're all in this together, guys, and it's good. It's good fun, and it's good for your soul, and it's good for your life. So that's me for today. Thank you guys for watching. Art, Song and Soul, all day, every day.